Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Wednesday, 16th of July. In this update, the site of a fatal crash in Waiuku, the small town just south of Auckland, is known to locals as a roller coaster road. A vehicle went off Masters Road about 3:30 yesterday afternoon, ending up in a nearby body of water, killing all 3 people inside. Franklin Local Board member Gary Holmes says the tight-knit community will be affected by this. He says since the road runs through the Auckland and Waikato jurisdictions, its speed limit fluctuates between 80 and 100 kilometres an hour.
2 different speeds in roads adjacent to each other can be a little bit confusing for people driving along there. Possibly that is something that Auckland Council and Waikato District Council need to look at.
Local government New Zealand questions how much change a new law will create. An amendment bill being moved through Parliament would require a council to financially prioritise its core services. The government wants more transparency and value for ratepayers. But LGNZ President Sam Broughton says the majority of council capital is already spent on core services.
The conversation about these nice-to-haves, I'm not exactly sure what they are. So for some councils, I'm sure they'll look at this and think there's some changes to be made, but for many of us, we're already in that space.
The local government conference will be held today and tomorrow in Christchurch. Moves from Kiwi Rail to prohibit its staff from using 2 sleeping medications could backfire. The state-owned rail company says all staff must declare prescription and over-the-counter meds, so medical officers can assess any potential safety impacts. It says zopiclone and melatonin are incompatible with its safety approach. But Sleepwell Clinic Medical Director Dr. Alex Bartle says people might be more reluctant to disclose medicines if it puts their jobs at risk. More than 1,000 Public Service Association members at ACC will picket in Wellington this morning, following a pay offer they deem unacceptable. The strike will happen outside ACC's Shamrock House office from 11. It comes after its latest pay offer, which would see more than 160 workers earning less than the living wage. A reminder, support remains available as Nelson, Tasman looks to move out of a state of emergency and into a transition period. Tasman Mayor Tim King has confirmed the region will begin moving into a recovery phase from tomorrow. It will run for 4 weeks unless extended or ended before then. More trouble for MasterChef UK. The BBC's confirmed UK judge John Torode is leaving the programme after a report upheld allegations he used an extremely offensive racist term. It comes after an independent report substantiated 45 of 83 allegations about the behaviour of former co-judge Greg Wallace. New Zealand's favourite ad survey results are out. Humour and consistency are valued by Kiwis. The top 3 places go to Turners, ASB and ANZ. Skinny Mobile snuck in 10th place with their controversial AI-generated ad. In sport, the Warriors will be without Rocco Berry for up to 6 weeks of NRL league action due to a dislocated shoulder. Kurt Capewell replaces him in the centres away against the Knights on Sunday. The West Indies will call upon batting royalty to dissect their 3-0 series sweep by Australia, which culminated in Test cricket's second worst collapse for 27. Sir Clive Lloyd, Sir Viv Richards and Brian Lara have been summoned. And expect more trick plays orchestrated by forwards coach Jason Ryan in the All Blacks' final test against France on Saturday. I'm Nivareti Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.